Alright, welcome back to another episode of our Prophecy of Pendor playthrough. And yep, I've decided I'm going with the back-to-back. So we're back and it's been a grand total of about 20 seconds. Decided to go for it. So we got a bit of money from that last tournament, and I'm going to invest in some productive enterprises on the other side of the world because we'll probably almost never be at war with these guys. So we'll just see which one will give us the most. Silk and dye is usually a good bet. That's usually a pretty good bet as well. In fact, they're usually your two best. Yeah, so it's going to be silk and dye. You can go through all of them if you like. Sometimes another one will be more. Some lands I pay a bit more attention, like I check the iron one there, because sometimes I think in these Revenstone lands, iron can be good, depending on where you are. So I checked that as well. Feel free to... Wow, Ethos has been besieged. Feel free to be as thorough as you'd like in checking all that stuff. I guess I'm kind of lazy and I've done it so many times that I'm kind of just like, I know what should be good in these areas. I'll just check a few of them. Feel free to be as thorough as you'd like though, and I would recommend it, especially if you're newer, you don't know what's going on, just make sure it's the better one. Cool. Alright, it's our second tournament. Imala, we will talk to, nothing useful though. Drummond, let's get a poem while we're here. Teaches you all about wooing the women. Where's the... here we go. And they teach you poems, which are quite cheap. Take an hour or so to learn. Noon, afternoon. Yep. And then you can use them to later on build relations with eligible bachelors. Because we do want to get a wife at some point. One of the young, pretty Empire ladies, hopefully, who's in a good position to set us up with some good relations for the better lords. So we want to get a fair maiden who has good relations with like various legatus, for example, and the Sidonius legatus, I think it is, and yeah, those guys, the guys with the unique troops and the big armies. Because if you have relations with a female who has oh Jesus, who has ties, oh crap, and we just got knocked out of the tournament because I wasn't paying enough attention. That's fine, that's fine. That's gonna happen every now and then. I'm taking it for granted. I'm used to being a lot stronger than this. So all my hits are slow and they're not doing that much damage. That's fine. Okay, although actually I might check, see if there's any more on the way back home. Alright. Nope. Alright, cool. Yeah, because if you have good relations with them, you can pay them money to improve negative relations with others. Is there also like a purple army in there somewhere? I am fairly colorblind, so it's probably just that. So yeah, like obviously you're going to want to be able to improve on any negative relations you have with lords, especially the more powerful lords. You know, you want to be tactful and tactical about all of that. And these ladies can help you do it. If you give them gold, they will pass on gifts to whatever the lord is, whoever the lord is, I should say, and help you improve the relations with them. Yes, well, what can I do for you? Yes, definitely. So search Valenbrae from hidden cache or chest, which I will show you guys when I get the chance to go to Valenbrae. This is really cool Night Order. I really like their armor. Really looks cool, I've got to admit. I always thought they were one of the best looking Night Orders, and they're quite useful, both cavalry units, fairly heavily armored, with an assortment of weapons. Only melee though, no ranged capabilities, but good units. That's fine, I'm not going to bother joining that fight. It's not a lord I really care about. Although generally speaking, the more fights you join the better in a lot of ways, especially to get those relations. Ooh, okay. Treasure map location now. I purchased the treasure map a little while ago and oh, I spelled the wrong unit. And it leads to this location. There is a Cawless gem there. I am not strong enough to risk fighting it just yet though. But definitely later on will be keen. There's also a hidden Cawless gem in rain in a chest, which I considered picking me up. But nah, I was not keen because I'm not super strong that I am confident to protect the most precious thing in the entire game, and I don't know where the guy is that I would turn it into. So if I had a clear shot, knew exactly where he is, I would go turn it into him straight away for the rewards. But I don't know where he is, so that ain't happening. Yeah, no. I think when you train it puts you in the village, so you can't. Oh, do I want to help the Noldor here? Baron Charles. Characters. Baron Charles is cunning. Yeah. So, I think. Oh, no, it's a bit too close. Yeah, alright, cool. So I can't be attacked while I'm doing this. Good. They could raid my village. I wonder what would happen if they raided my village while I was doing this. I don't think you would be negatively affected personally, but of course the village would be. Skirmisher, crossbowman. How much food we got? Oh, we're starting to run low. Yeah, see, you know, you get more troops and they actually want to eat stuff. It's really kind of annoying. Yeah, it's just rude, really, honestly. Okay, Lothaldrin. Alright, one of the best companions in the whole game. 6,000 dinars. Oh, you better be worth it. Definitely worth it, though. Trust me. He is Noldor, and the only Noldor unique companion in the game, and incredibly expensive to pay for, but one of the strongest units you'll ever fight alongside. And he's a unique companion. He can't die. Although that really tore into my savings. Salion Torba. Alright, let's go to Torba for a tournament. Because we are poor again. Look how much money I have. Jesus. In fact, I can barely even put bets on myself. I've got enough for like 2 bets. Okay. Just keep going strength, I guess, and get some more power strike. Get more on crossbow on one-handed. And I haven't leveled up again, have I? No. Still just that skill point needs spending. I think it might even be worth having a fight with something so I've got stuff to sell. Knights of the Lion. No Knights of the Lion left in there. Fair enough. Happens. So I can, if I can sell some loot, I can make more bets and then make more money off of this tournament, so I might just quickly hunt down a few of these guys. But you will die in one. Get my companions to charge in. Oh, and 61 damage? What? You're the only unit good enough to do that kind of damage. That was definitely an arrow right to the face. Look at my health. One shot almost took me out. Whew. Omen Seekers, nothing to shake a stick at. And you'll notice now that I've actually got some half decent archers, and of course as soon as I say that one of them dies, they're actually, if you've been checking the kill feed, doing some alright work. Just these Omen Seekers are strong though. The bandits they roll with are not, but these guys are strong and bloody fast too. Ah dear, annoying. Come on. It's running away from me. It's annoying. Gotcha. Alright, so it's both the Omen Seekers. They won't have 3 in this party. That shot. Cavalry archers stronger. It's mostly just the fact that they kite you now. I think they may have statistically made them better as well, but I'm not even 100% sure about that. They definitely kite you, and it's incredibly effective. Julia likes the Faldron. That's nice. It's good to see my people getting along. I just realized we also need more food as well, so I didn't even make money, I just lost it. God, and there's the man that you would take your Colossus Gems to, or one of some people you can take them to, but the one I would recommend investing the most in. Oh, whoops, go to the castle, get some news from my friend over here as well. Alright, so we're down money, even though our goal was to make some. Their loot was terrible in our defense, and I keep upgrading my troops because I can't help myself. I just want to make them stronger. I hate having weak troops, but I need to make some money, and I want to make some bets on this tournament. Jeez, I better check the tournament's even still running. It's not even still running. I should have just gone to it, whatever. Saliana says, back where we came from, boys. Hopefully it'll actually be running when we get there. Because there's no way I'm going to Salia. You don't even give good loot. Disgraceful. Haji Naji Bay. I really like the Dashar lord's names, like Haji Naji Bay. I like that. It sounds cool. It's interesting. I mean, it's loosely based on, like, you know, Arabic culture and stuff like that. I say loosely, I mean very loosely. Where are you? What was that, Janos? Yes. Interesting. We've got a unique spawn. Pretty sure they're a unique spawn. Very good. Rimas Legatus. At your service. I have a company of dudes that will do stuff for me for money. Can I have a look? Carvian Renegades. Lord Brutus. Get the right angle. No, I don't think see them. Ooh, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to fight that. I do want to fight someone on the way to Says so I can sell some more Lycus. Look at my money. Dear God. And the army's costing me more as well, so it's... Yeah. Nice. Get rid of these cavalry, they're quite strong units. Don't want them hitting my crossbows, that's for sure. Oh. Get away from my archers, you fiends. Jesus. She was too fast for me. God, that annoys me how they just ignore you and go to your archers. And like, it's the only reason she could take me out as well, because I gotta prioritize my archers, because if I lose them, I'm just losing time and money that I've invested into them. Whereas if I get knocked out, yeah. Oh, stop going for my archers. Go for the cavalry that I charged into you. And like, if I get knocked out, yeah, I can handle that. You don't lose anything getting knocked out. You lose if you lose the battle. And I know my guys can clean up from here, so that's fine. Yeah. I don't want to lose any of my archers that I've put that time and money into. Come on. Show me why it was worth it. Yeah, that's it. Get them, boys. Stop dying. I guess I did say get them, boys, and that was one of my very few female warriors dying, so... she's just getting mad that I'm not using gender neutral terms. Get them, people. Friends, even. Okay. God, we're going through that food so fast, so it's really annoying me. Should, yeah, that's better. Cool. Wasn't much loot either. Not as much as I was hoping for anyway, that's for sure. Very good. Let's do, you know, fight's a fight. We got some stuff out of it. The dread. Oh, I forgot they were up. They could probably kill me just by looking at me at this point. It's gonna be like that for a very long time. They are some scary people. It is a sword. Alright, now hopefully that loot will actually get us some friggin' money this time. Not a lot. Wow, we are poor. Alright. Well, I want to heal up before I try it anyway. So maybe we can take one more fight. And hopefully I don't get friggin' knocked out in this one. Well, if it's Dread Legion, we're getting more than just knocked out. Okay. There's nothing around here. Oh, they look too strong. That's fine. Oh, man. These tournaments, they hate me. They just know. They know I need the gold right now, and they're just mocking me. Ah, oh, dear. No face there, wife. With. How do you pronounce that? Okay, whatever, I don't care. I'm still just scraping by. That's all I really need to be doing. Especially this early, it doesn't really matter. I've got no garrisons to look after. just usually prefer to set myself up a bit more solid in terms of the financial side before I look to start building an army, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Get that up to 10 as well. Calendane Castle, one of the hardest castles to take in the entire game, to the point where I think I might try and defend it. That would be fun. It's incredibly hard to siege. Incredibly hard. It's got this one tiny choke point you can go through, and there's no other way. And it is just, oh, it's horrible. And that's so many troops, even with this castle. I don't know what we can do about that. Why did we war these guys? Why? Look at them. Their army is solid. I mean, I'm tempted this castle is really hard to take, but surely there's enough troops there that no matter what, they'll get it, right? Like, surely. It's tempting. Against those kind of odds, if you win it as well, you get a lot of rewards. Oh boy, that is tempting. I don't know. If I had at least a few lords backing me up. Oh, I was thinking maybe half their army would. If a few of those lords tried to take it, I'm definitely joining that defense. There'd be some nice rewards for that. Hold on, Trey. Lord Andre, could you kindly go away? Oh, hello, Red Brotherhood slavers. Not a fan of slavery, and you guys would be a good fight for me. Yes, Freya, look yourself right next to my microphone. You tell those people who are listening. They messed with the wrong cat. Just friggin' come here so I can kill you. Ah. Why do people not want to die? It's so rude. They're a bit too clumped. I like the death screams. Death streams, they're not like that well done, but you gotta love them. You gotta love them in this game. It just sounds funny. I guess it's, what else am I gonna say about it, right? That one sounds pretty legit. Like, I don't mind that one. Like, I know, but the although people make some weird noises when they die, I'm sure dying is a fairly intense experience. So I've been told by the people I know who've died. I don't know where I'm going with this sentence, but it's fine. It's fine. Kavera, get back in the fight, you fucking coward. Oh, actually, you revert to being an archer when you lose your horse, don't you? I forgot about that. Because she's got a crossbow, she'll revert. No, she'll revert to infantry. Like everything does, that's right. It doesn't matter what weapons they have. I forgot about that. They patched that. Interesting patch. And you know what? I actually quite enjoy that change. It's not something I particularly care for. Like, I don't feel like I get a lot out of it. But I think it's a cool idea more than anything. You know? Like, when you lose your horse, reassign automatically to the infantry role. Although I wish there was an option to choose what role they could reassign to. So far I haven't seen one. I would prefer to send them to the archer role. But yeah. Yeah, look, okay, yep, that's a unique spawn. They have a leader called Toblik who you can capture. Now, to be fair, even though That's the rule I'm using for that. You can see the unique leader that you can capture. There's at least one example where that doesn't fit. Go away. It's taking too long. And that would be Igram the Devourer is a unique leader, and you cannot capture him. He simply dies. Spread out twice, I think. Ooh. So look, they're coming along. They're coming along. Just watch them go to work, you know, like it. Archer armies, honestly, they're harder to manage in quite a few aspects, but this ability to just kill everything at a distance, especially when you've got low medical skills, don't underestimate it. It makes a lot of difference. It's how I actually get through quite a lot of these harder mods. Like later on, I'll probably incorporate more sort of unit types and stuff. Although we are going on a crossbow focus on this playthrough, so we'll see how we go. But they're damn powerful. These guys don't mess around. They really don't. Okay, definitely get rid of some of that really cheap shit. Get some of this less cheap shit. Alright, cool. That was about partway in between. One farmer. These guys can only be melee units. I like their troop tree though, it's really cool. And they're actually quite a handy troop tree as well because they focus on blunt weapons. Infantry though, no cavalry, which is a bit of a shame. Would make them quite a bit more useful, although maybe a bit too strong considering what their armies are composed of, because they also produce armies. They are a minor faction, that troop tree, so the armies would probably be too strong. That's a bit better in terms of loot. Where was that when I was trying to let you get into a tournament, you know? She better kind of chill. Is that better than... this one? I think so. Actually, I think it might be. Yeah, no, you know what? It is. It is a bit better. Alright, cool. Let's have a look. How much longer do we have? Yeah, I think that's about as much as we're going to get out of this episode. We didn't level up again, did we? How close are we? Pretty close. Pretty close. Is there anything else we can do really quickly before we end it off? Let's go to the castle and talk to this guy again. Yeah, this is a good habit. Helps spawn more armies into the game. Speaking of those guys are also in castles as well. White Stag Castle has been besieged. Right, calm down. You're getting out of control, mate. Oh dear. She thinks she's king shit. Or queen shit, I guess. I don't know. She's cute. I love her, but you can't be too careful with that girl. Oh, dearie me. Alright. So we're sieging a castle and they are sieging a town. I think I may have joined the Empire on the one playthrough where they get completely decimated instantly. I kind of want to see how this pans out. Actually, I think my guys wanted to see me. Yes, they did. Local witch will give you relations with the Eventide, but also negative with the Dawn, so I don't want that. This is cheap and usually gets you relations with the village. Oh, and renown. Very nice. Pardon me. We'll get a few more. Oh yeah, why not? Okay, so we got what, 58 troops. Cool. Yeah, They killed them so quickly. I wanted to join in on the side of the Noldor. I want to know what happens. I can't really get involved in a big fight as it's right at the end of an episode, but I need to know what happens with Evos. This is a huge turning point for our faction, either good or bad. If we can somehow defend this, is if our Marshal pulls out of White Star, which he has. If he gets here in time, we might be okay. That's our Marshal. How many people does he have with him? Oh, they're leaving. These guys just abandon all their sieges. I mean, yeah, we abandoned, but only because they were sieging our town. Alright, no, that was sufficiently disappointing enough for us to end on. Sorry, guys. These things happen. I'm gonna just keep buying grain. Word to the wise, not exactly something that's difficult to know about this game, but if you do not already know, if you have one of the same food, they only go through one or two of them at a time, so it lasts much longer. They just get less morale because each different food type gives morale. But my morale is excellent because I'm maintaining a good number for how much I can have. But yeah, anyway, on that little note, thanks for joining in again, guys. Hope you enjoyed the back-to-back episodes, and we shall see you in the next one.